Yeah, the other thing I wanted to show you all is this website. Those who want to see lah, I just show this website. So this is the website for land. If you are interested to do land deal, you can put up here lah, the land, land listing. So I have a map that can put where about your land is lah. Saya punya website. So this is a listing. So listing is normal lah, just normal listing, mainly all property lah. So let's say I put a location which is the location which is like Kuching South, City South, then it should be shown in the map. In the map which I want to put location of particular land for sale. So now is this type of drop in. This type of drop in, sometimes this type of drop in, some people say don't want because they don't want people to know where exact is the land. Dia tak nak orang tahu. So now I'm going to change the drop in, the drop in become a circle. So I put a circle lah. So you see a lot of circle here lah. So this I would implement lah, so that in the future, if anyone want to put land deal, you can just put in this website lah. So it's called Just Land. This is called Just Land. Another thing I'm also working on is this one. I'm working on this one called Stay My Room. So this is for room rental. So those people who want to handle room rental, because nowadays if you want to rent out satu unit rumah kan, kadang-kadang satu unit rumah you want to rent out 2,000, let's say, susah you nak rent. Susah you nak rent 2,000. So you can rent out a single room, maybe single room you can rent 700 ringgit. Right, single room you can rent 700 ringgit. So therefore, you need a advertisement for renting room lah. So this is a room rental sample. Room rental sample. So if you one room 700 ringgit, 3 rooms is 2,001 already bah. So therefore, there will be market for this, especially student kan. Banyak yang cari macam ni lah. So this kilang punya orang pun, tapi you need to work on a idea that the landlord has to have a separate tenancy agreement with every room tenant. So semua room tenant kena sign satu tenancy agreement to the landlord, and that tenancy agreement must also include what? Include how to share the utility bill. Sebab banyak masalah yang orang duduk dekat bilik ni, dia kata yang kitchen dia tak pakai, dia kata yang living room dia tak pakai, jadi dia tak nak bayar dia punya elektrik. Itu yang masalah tu. So everyone who stay in this whole unit mesti share. Itu kena dalam dia punya tenancy agreement lah. Kalau tidak ada dalam tenancy agreement susah, nanti dia pun gaduh. But this is a trend. This is a trend, memang money making. Because why? Because very hard for you to rent out 2,000. Kalau you punya commission 1 month kan is 2,000 kan. Very hard for you to get a owner to get a tenant to rent the whole unit. Tapi if you divide it out, it may become 3 rooms. Then you actually can have 700 times 3. Tapi if the whole house 2,001, probably after you negotiate, it become 1,004. It become 1,002. So your income become 1,002 instead of 2,001. Tapi kalau you rent out 3 rooms, your income become 2,001 because per room you charge 700 mah. So that is a way out for people who cannot rent out bigger unit. You have bigger unit, the value of the bigger unit, not a single tenant can handle, not a single tenant can take up. Then you got to chop it out to smaller pieces to rent. So this is for that purpose lah. So ini website yang saya buat untuk dia. Ini macam ni lah. Then also with map. Map untuk tunjukkan macam mana dia dekat dengan ART station. All this green thing is ART station lah. Ini ART station. Ini yang red is a red line. And then you have the green line going to Lemak Laut, all these places lah. Itu hari you punya rumah dekat sini kan? Next time your house got ART station
Ya, Rampangi.
Sini ya. Maidin Bandar Baru Semariang. Your house is somewhere here kan? Ada ART station lah. Mahal lagi lah. Your house eventually will be better value lah. So this is the purpose of why I do map in the website. Sebab you can see bah. So as a potential tenant kan, as a potential buyer, you boleh tengok. Tapi orang takut nanti kena sabotage lah. If I get to see exact place, I can drive there, I can check, and then maybe I won't call Dino already. Itu pun kita punya masalah lah. Tapi if you think like that, then how you advertise in mudah? Same thing mah, you advertise in mudah, orang tengok pun orang pergi cari kan. Same thing, you cannot solve the issue of you get sabotage lah. You get sabotage because value mah, you ada value. Memang itu yang I guess a challenge for us lah. So all these things I'm doing undercut each other lah. So this one land is more important lah, because land, I rasa apa challenge dengan land is usually a challenge because no urgency. Sebab apa no urgency? Sebab owner sudah bayar itu land. Dia he's not paying for every month. Macam rumah kan, kalau you tak ada orang pakai rumah tu, tak ada orang nak sewa rumah tu, you every month you still paying your installment. So owner kadang-kadang sudah terlalu stress dengan payment of installment kan. So he wants to sell because he got urgency to sell. Sebab kalau dia tak jual kan, dia tiap-tiap bulan kena bayar. Kan? So he got agency to sell, got urgency to ask you to help him to sell. Tapi land kan, memang tidak ada urgency. Sebab dia sudah bayar, itu tanah tu, dia tak payah bayar tiap-tiap bulan. So, most of the time, land they can say, I keep for many months, keep for many years. Tak ada jual. Kan? So, for that, your agency promotion problem. Because why? You cannot be keeping a promotion, putting in Mudah, putting in all these places, right? Cost you money. Because Mudah will charge you money mah. Mudah drop mine will charge you money. So your promotional cost keep on increasing for land, you cannot tahan. Kan? You cannot tahan. So you need another way to promote your land without so much cost. Itu yang kita tak ada. We don't have this type of thing to promote with a lower cost, because your product cannot be sold immediately mah. So this is the kind of area where I think new platform, new system can help. So I'm developing this I'm developing so people use this system, no need to pay because this is free one. No need to pay. Just that I want to get more people to use. When more people to use, you have more things to see, then you have people who want to come and use. My problem is less people know, less people use, less thing to see. When less thing to see, tak ada orang datang tengok. So I need to kind of get people to come in to use it because it's free. And later on, because it is something you can't sell very fast, so you got to put it in there long enough. You got to put there long, so you can't put in Mudah because Mudah asks you to pay every other day, right? So you cannot put in Mudah. You put here lah. Here you can put 3-4 years also, no problem. Because some of the land you cannot sell 3-4 years also. So this is something which I want everyone to know lah. It's called Just Land.
Kau boleh masuk listing dalam ini lah.
You boleh, you just sign in, macam you sign in kan, you sekarang you nak register lah. Register, you sudah boleh pakai.
Sama dengan Stay My Room.
Sama dengan Stay My Room. Saya memang banyak website. You see, these are the two. I have other than this one which you all know lah. My Real Estate, My Real Property Online. This one is the one that I put your podcast. Ini I put all my podcast there. Kalau you have got your TikTok, you want to put here also kan. Sini semua saya punya weekly punya lecture kan. I cut short. Macam ni I cut short, tengok Ini War and Economics. I cut short. This was last week punya lecture. Tengok. So if you have your TikTok, you can collect your TikTok over here also can. No problem. You can juga sign in. You log in and then you become registered user lah. Free for you also. Free one. So this is what I want to do. This is for what? Dino. I want to use it for profile yourself. Profile yourself. Then I have another one. This is my project lah. This one is big project, but I have no time to do. This one is the project which I actually want to map the whole industry. So it has got properties for sale, property for rent, it got vehicle. Kalau you nak jual kereta pun boleh.
Ada macam mudah lah.
And then ini tempat makan. You nak makan apa, you datang sini cari. You nak tengok bakery pun ada. You nak tengok shop healthcare pun ada. You nak tengok education business pun ada. Kalau you jumpa dengan seorang, dia kadang-kadang dia mungkin dia belum tahu you kerja apa kan. Kalau you bagi tahu dia I kerja insurance, nanti dia takut you want to jual insurance kan. So you susah nak buka you punya mulut kan. You want to see him. You cannot tell I am a negotiator kan. Kalau you bagi tahu dia you are negotiator, dia tak ada masalah. I don't have time to see you. So you kata dengan dia I am an advertiser. I buat iklan untuk orang. So you can say I buat iklan sebab ada ini Fine Way. So you want to iklan dalam Fine Way, I do it for you free. Then you go and see the person become your friend sudah kan. By the way, I pun buat kerja negotiator, I pun buat kerja insurance. Tentulah. So if they want to advertise dia punya business, they can advertise here. Macam sini kan, saya buat yang ini orang dia, saya jumpa dia bagi saya satu kad saja. Dia bagi saya dia punya kad as a construction person. Dia ni Udin. Udin Sabli. So I buat macam tu lah. So nanti kita promote dengan dia. Whoever want to do renovation, contact dia lah. Macam tu. And this advantage here is what no? The advantage is this website kan, dia ada map semua ada. Lepas tu dia ada satu link yang bawah ni, add linkages. So ini punya tempat kan, ini punya kerja ataupun tempat, dia akan link dengan dia punya surrounding, dia punya tempat yang sama. So if you are around the area, you can see whatever other things is around the area lah. Macam tu. So this purpose is called Find Way, cari mana. So this is what I was doing lah. For this purpose, I was doing this already some time ago. Tapi tak ada masa nak bangunkan dia. So another business area is sport and recreation, tourism and accommodation. So kalau you want to go and meet more people kan, you nak tahu orang teoris, mungkin teoris, you cari teoris, lepas tu you bagi dia MM2H. You nak jual MM2H kan, you pergi cari siapa? You pergi cari hoteler, people dekat hotel, sebab dia orang yang tahu siapa teoris, kan. So you connect yourself with the people there lah, with the hotel people, tourism people. Then you go and cari tourism people, you kata you want to sell MM2H direct to them kan. Dia orang pun, janganlah kacau saya, banyak MM2H sudah cari saya kan. So you say, no, I help you to promote your hotel. I promote your hotel dalam Fine Way. Tapi I jadi you punya kawan. Lepas tu, I tell you, I have MM2H. Kan? So this is a opener lah, macam opener. Kadang-kadang we go to like sports area, orang yang main sports. Kadang-kadang we promote ourselves, then networking lah. Ini memang saya punya original thoughts lah. Then inside this website got property for sale, property for rent. So macam property for sale kan, you go in, then all the property for sale here lah. Macam mudah. Then you can sort by state. You can sort by different town, and then property type. Everything here. So this is more than mudah actually. Cuma saya tak ada masa nak pergi promote. I need to go down and tell people kan. I don't have the time to go and do it. That's why I told my people, I said I have 3 jenis business. Satu business is agency business under Sinjun. Another business is agent MY for education. Macam you sekarang belajar sini kan. The third business is this lah. A platform business. Macam system of advertising business. So this is one, I would say, kind of thinking, a different thinking level lah. This one, different thinking level. So why should you stop at selling property? You go out, you can sell anything kan. Siapa restrict you just sell property saja? Kalau orang nak cari kereta, you have contact with kereta punya owner, you can sell also mah. Kan? Kalau orang nak beli, mungkin nak beli mutual fund. financial product, you also can refer to somebody who is doing lah.
Ada refer.
Referral lah, kan? So all this should not stop us. You know, should not stop us because our basic purpose is to market things, mah. But marketing of things, kan, producing result, not necessarily must be just real estate, bah. It can be other things also, kan? So this is a good system if you are aware that your potential lah. Sebab you punya customer, mungkin dia ada masalah dia punya rumah, tapi dia pun ada mungkin nak cari lain barang juga. Dia mungkin cari education. You know, the children want to study. Children got issue of tuition.
One-stop center lah.
So this is like you can refer here, refer there lah. Orang kata ini macam BNI. Dia macam BNI. Tapi I never got time to do lah. BNI doesn't have a system like that. BNI is just, I know you, you know me, refer here, refer there, go to meeting saja. Ini dia ada sistemnya. Ada satu website, ada satu sistem.
Your son tidak mau manage kah?
My son, he just want to do tuition lah. Dia nak buat tuition saja. Ini lagi satu.
Sayang dia sudah ada platform.
Saya ada memang, tapi you know lah, kadang-kadang your wife also you cannot ask her to do certain thing because dia ada dia punya pikiran sendiri, right? Your husband, your wife, your mother, your father, dia ada dia punya thinking sudah kan. So susah you nak mesti buat, mesti buat gaduh lah nanti. So this one, another one I show you. This is contract to you. This one is interesting. This one is kind of I do a index. I index the property together and compare. So macam satu kondominium, dia ada banyak level kan. So ground floor to maybe 15 floor. So every floor go up dia ada dia punya harga tinggi lagi kan. So kalau harga tinggi lagi tapi dia punya size sama, sebab dia punya bentuk sama kan. So how do you know you are buying one that has got better value? Kadang-kadang same block tapi satu dia ada parking lebih. Mungkin dia parking ada dua, tapi lain parking satu saja. So yang parking ada lebih punya, mesti dia punya harga lebih bagus kan? So how do you know? So you want to put it into a calculation. So dia ada bagi satu index number. So that index number is what I'm doing lah. But this website is hard to log.
Macam apa? Tarif.
So all the property it can be sorted here, no? You see can be sorted by index, sales index. So
punya juga kah? Ini punya juga.
Saya punya juga.
Apa? Contract to you.
Contract to you. So you tengok sini. So all the property dia ada satu index. Sini kan 43.6 kan. Lagi atas 38.4. So this one IPIS. Dia punya calculation adalah dia punya harga dibahagikan oleh dia punya benefit. So you are buying with more kapak kan, you punya harga lebih beneficial. So the lower number means the better benefit. So kalau you have the same area, kalau you beli rumah dekat same area, then you have a lower index means you get your money value, you punya value lebih. Sebab tadi yang satu kapak dia divide by satu. Ini ada dua kapak dia divide by 2. Jadi dia punya nombor indeks lagi kecil kan. So dia punya indeks lagi kecil melambangkan dia punya benefit better. So this one you can actually sort and therefore you can tell which is a better unit. So macam tu lah. So all these things I do many years already, but then I don't have time to promote.
Buat satu platform lah bos untuk valuation. Untuk valuation punya transaction bos.
Tapi valuation dia orang sudah ada. Dia memang kumpulkan semua transaction and then they have their own system already. Itu valuation memang tahu, tapi yang penting kan what we want is yang kita punya prospek kan, dia dalam satu website kan, dia boleh make decision. Kita punya masalah ialah kadang-kadang prospek cakap dengan kita, dia dengar satu story kan. Dia cakap dengan lain punya negotiator, dia dengar lagi story lain. Lepas tu untuk dia buat dia punya keputusan, dia kadang-kadang kalang kabut. So kalau you have a place kan, dia memang semua ada, then you can refer to that particular thing lah. Kan? Then the idea is the prospect can make a better decision. Kalau prospect can make a better decision through you, melalui your system, then he trust you more lah. Kan? He trust you more because you can show value bah. You show value bah. Yang lain orang cakap saja. You can show value. So kalau itu orang nak beli kan, I can show. You see the index. Oh, this area more expensive than the other area. Why is it more expensive than the other area? The reason is dia bagi tu parking. So you are buying a value to parking. Tapi yang itu mungkin dia orang tidak analyze, dia orang tidak tahu. So this is something which I would say is an interesting area to work on lah. But one thing is, I also don't know how because so many things to do.
You hire seorang lah.
I hire seorang bikin, tapi I hire itu orang kan kena bayar dia gaji, kena train dia lagi. Kalau dia memang sudah tahu kan, dia mesti minta gaji besar. I cannot afford to pay him. Itu yang obstacle saya. Kalau saya jual ini, memang ini copyright, I jual bagi mungkin Elon Musk. Elon Musk pay me billion. Lepas tu dia go and develop lah. Tapi itu idea itu mesti entrepreneurship lah. Itu production factor kan. Dia mesti ada purpose that it can bring back result kan. Ini susah nak bring back result. Sebab you put listing kan, hari ini you put listing sini, besok takkan you nak close deal. Macam you put your listing in Facebook, you put your listing buat TikTok kan, you punya kerja banyak. You angkat ni, nanti cakap salah lagi, you retag lagi. Whole afternoon kan, you buat satu video. Lepas tu you post. Takkan besok you close deal. Kan? So this is the dilemma lah. Dilemma untuk kita estate agent, how do we profile ourselves so that over time kan, tomorrow you don't close deal is okay no, but 10 years you don't close deal is not good. Betul kan? So you want to do something, tomorrow you still continue doing walaupun you tidak close deal, but you know 5 years later, 3 years later, you different. Yang orang lain tak ada. Kan? So you want to achieve something like that. Tapi to achieve something like that, you got a plan lah, satu plan. So now you do this TikTok thing, you popular lah. Nanti you jadi REA. Nanti you have your own company. Nanti you use this system kan, repeat this system with your rank. Kan? Then you have duplicate clone. You have clone of Dino. 10 orang Dino. Now satu orang Dino dia boleh buat mungkin 1 tahun 100,000 kan. Tapi next time you got area license, you buka you punya business, you times 10, times 20. This is the system to go mah kan. So this is something which I'm thinking lah, I want to do, tapi hard to do so.
Tengok apa boleh buat.
But you know the direction. Itu yang penting. You sudah tahu macam mana you nak buat. Cuma no immediate result. Itu yang masalah. My problem is I do a lot of this website over many years, 5 years.
Kalau combine jadi satu website.
No, I understand what you mean. Dino, I understand what you mean by combine into one website. Sometimes you can think different market segment. Kalau I combine into one website, it becomes very constrained to one segment. So I have more different websites. It's like I target different places. Maybe my chances of correct targeting, the correct targeting is better. Kalau I just get target this direction, then if I miss this, I don't have other thing already. But then if I have 5 target, 10 target, then at least 1 or 2 kena lah. So this is my purpose. So I have more website, so that one may kena. But if I combine everything, may not kena. Because why? Because my company website, you see my company website, Sinjung Properties. This is my company website. But this company website, who will see? Only my rent and the customer of my rent see mah. Because other company you won't come and see mah. If you are other company punya rent, you come and see for what? You want to sabotage my listing only. Kan, for that purpose only mah kan. But I wouldn't get customer to come and see my listing here if they are not my customer. Correct not? Maybe a few lah. But then if I have this type of website which are not a company one, dia bukan company Sinjun, Dia anybody pun boleh buat. So you would have things like Facebook, you have things like Mudah, everybody put lah. Right? Then you have more things, right? You got banyak barang lagi kan? So you have more things to see. So that's why kalau kita tengok macam dulu-dulu kita makan dekat satu store, macam dia punya mi Jawa bagus. Tapi sekarang you tengok food court, right? A lot of different brand. Why? Because for a consumer, for a prospect, dia pergi sana, dia ada choice banyak lagi. They don't want to come and see your own single company punya website because your single company website selling mi Jawa ni. I want to go to big, food court. I can see everything. Itu yang challenging. So if you are working on your own alone in TRR, it is a cap until here. You only can work until certain thing. But you want to go out so that you can have bigger market lah. Right? So the bigger market is not restricted to real estate no. Dia bukan restricted real estate lah. Bigger market means any product. Why should I confine myself to real estate? After all, the same system is used for car, same system is used for other thing mah. Kan? Correct. So if you were to think like that, then you learn what you learn here, marketing, economics, you can use it outside real estate also mah. Kan? Although you want to get REA license, but then the same knowledge actually can be used in other places. Why should you restrict? Kan? So this is the thinking that I have. But of course, some website is for real estate only lah. Like this one, real estate property for real estate agent, right? But then the website like my, like this guy just stay in my room. I do not need to restrict it to agent. It can be Airbnb people, kan? It can be any owner of the building kan? Owner of the building dia memang buat full room for rent. Dia boleh pakai juga. Betul kan? Same thing as Just Land. Like this case Just Land kan, not necessary must be land broker. It can be land owner. Kan? It can be land enthusiasts, people who like to see land.
Konsep itu mudah.
It should be like that. It should not be like property guru ada is very restrictive. Only property.
Itu lagi mahal.
Mahal sebab dia satu jenis barang saja. Tapi kalau you tengok kan, for Mudah also dia punya rate for their business segment also lain. Kalau you buat real estate posting kan RM10. Tapi kalau you buat services macam orang yang repair pipe, plumber you nak buat Mudah punya plumbing job macam we go to Mudah lah. Or you go to Mudah you become plumber. So you want to find plumber. For example, the plumber punya advertisement banyak mahal loh. How to search? Let's say search plumber. Okay, plumber. Ini jenis advertisement pakar electric plumber, pakar tukang pipe. This type advertisement, satu advertisement tahu berapa ringgit lah? 100 or 200 ringgit lah to put one advertisement macam ni oh. Dia lain dia punya kategori. Sebab apa? Sebab dia satu advertisement saja. Because yang dia bukan jual barang, dia jual dia punya servis. Dia punya servis satu saja, plumbing job. So dia punya advertisement satu saja. So kalau you buka macam untuk satu advertisement ni, you only need to do one advertisement forever lah. You bukan macam rent kan, rent banyak listing. Hari ini saya put, besok saya put juga line advertisement lagi kan. Ini dia satu advertisement, dia plumber, dia satu advertisement saja. So that's why the charges for services very expensive. So ini saya yang tahu. So actually interesting. Last time kan Mudah tak ada services. Mudah last time only started with what? Mudah started with automobile, started with car. Dia bukan start with property tau. Dia start with car. Lepas tu dia tengok property banyak orang pakai, and then property profit margin very high. Sebab agent make few thousand mah. So they say okay, they want to make more money from the property lah. Because this type of platform they make money out of the advertisement space. So dia punya advertisement space is unlimited in the platform because platform is just storage in the computer right? So they can always generate more posting, more space for you. So they want to encourage more people to come and use. So mudah initially only RM2 satu advertisement. Lepas tu jadi RM3, lepas tu jadi RM5, sekarang 10 sudah. Dia punya kereta pun banyak posting. Sebab apa? Dia encourage more and more so mudah very successful, very successful.
Price pun sudah ada.
Price pun. Saya memang tahu, saya punya sendiri my own way is I have 10 listing kan, I cuma put 5 because expensive to put. The one that I know they no result one I won't put lah.
Sekarang pun saya tengok sini agent pun sudah lari daripada mudah. Dia starting buat free punya.
Yeah. So kadang-kadang I will do for rental because rental a lot of people use mudah. So kalau you ada satu bilik nak sewakan, mungkin 800 sampai 1,000, a lot of people use mudah. Tapi kalau you nak jual 1.8 million itu rumah 1.8 million you put mudah also very hard to get a buyer. Very hard to get a buyer. So at the end, you have a lot of advertisement, a lot of your listing actually you have problem of putting where because you put mudah expensive, you cannot put. You put in your handphone, nobody see at all. So you have to do your own website, kan? Because website everybody can see. Tapi do you know how to do website? Don't know, kan? So that is a lot of time. I think a lot of negotiator need what I'm doing like this type of thing what I'm doing because it's free so put first then later on kalau ada deal in fact a lot of people come and use, then next time I will like mudah increase RM2 RM3 then when I'm doing so well if your listing is my bread and butter, if you contribute hundreds and hundreds of listing I invite you to come, please become my shareholder. Together we do this. Because I cannot lose you. Faham? Because you contribute so much every month now. Kan? But now for you want to join Mudah and become shareholder, Mudah know you meh? Mudah doesn't know you. Dia pun, I don't think so, they all think important of us But my company is small company, satu orang saja. So in the future, kalau orang banyak pakai, I want them to keep on using kan, I will ask them to become my shareholder. So you become my shareholder, you owner of the company, kan? Then you owner of the company, you also want your people to put everything in your own company. Why put in Mudah? Then because we are working together as rent, kan? We have got a lot of contact on rent. Then the rent can put, right? And eventually we invite them to become shareholder also. So our company can become a 50 shareholder company, and more than 50 we become Berhad as long as more people use, more people contribute, we will grow Mudah is not, they are not negotiator company, they are not agency company, so they are like IT company ni. They don't know the market. To them is I just do a website, everybody pakai saja. Tapi kita bukan kita in the job is selling the house, kan? We are in the job of selling house. We need this, right? So we would memang jaga ini sebab ini bread and butter So this is my purpose to tell you all. Okay lah. I know you all want to balik sudah. Want something. Thank you.